Hello friends, it's me Karen and welcome to today's video. Today is book talk day and I've got some interesting things to show you today. So welcome everyone. I hope you are well. I'm well. Have you had a good week? I hope you've had a good week. So how the bloody hell are you? That's very Aussie, isn't it? So welcome everyone. So today's book talk is on Colleen Mccullough, and she is an awesome Australian writer. She has written 25 novels, and I've got in my collection 16 of her novels. And we all know that I'm a book nerd and I just love collecting books. So I'm going to show you my collection today and tell you a little bit about Colleen. Okay, so we'll start with some history on Colleen. So Colleen Mccullough was born in Western New South Wales in 1937. A neuroscientist by training, she worked in various Sydney and English hospitals before settling into 10 years of research and teaching in the Department of Neurology at the Yale Medical School in the USA. In 1974, her first novel, Tim, was published in New York, followed by the best-selling The Thorn Birds in 1977, and a string of successful novels, including the acclaimed Masters of Rome and Carmen Delmonico series, and a memoir, Life Without the Boring Bits. In 1993, she was awarded an honorary doctorate from Macquarie University for research she conducted for her Roman novels. In 1997, she was declared an Australian National Living Treasure, and in 2006, she was awarded the Order of Australia for services to the arts and to the community. In 1980, she settled in Norfolk Island, where she lived with her husband, Rick Robinson, and also a cat named Shady. Okay, so she was born, in 1937 in Western New South Wales, Australia. So Colleen died on January 29th, 2015 at the age of 77 years. She died in hospital on Norfolk Island following a long illness. Okay, the reason I'm talking about Colleen Mccullough today is I have followed her for years and years and years, and I've collected her books, and I have 16 of her novels. She has written 25 novels, and a few years ago, we went to Norfolk Island, where I went to visit her home that she lived in with Rick, her husband. It was just awesome. I had the most fantastic time. And I just want to say that if you haven't seen the photos of Norfolk Island that I've put on, pop back and have a look. They're just awesome. It doesn't show her house because we were not allowed to take photos in her house. But I have a photo there of her grave and some of the things that are kept in the museum that belong to Colleen. So pop back and have a look at that. Also pop back and have a look at the photos of the cemetery at Norfolk Island. Wow. Norfolk Island is full of history. The Bounty, the Pitcairn settlers. Oh, it's awesome. So go back and have a look at those photos. And I recommend, if you love all that sort of stuff, go to Norfolk Island. It is fantastic. You will enjoy your visit so much. There's so much there, history to see, visit, explore. It's just awesome. So I recommend, put that on your bucket list to go and see Norfolk Island. It's fantastic. So I'm going to show you my books. So this one here is Morgan's Run. Okay, so I'll just take them off and I'm just going to place them on the floor down here. Okay, this one, so this is my collection. So this one is Bittersweet. Isn't that just an awesome cover? I love that. Awesome cover. So yeah, if you've got any collection or any books of Colleen Mccullough's, let me know in the comments. Or if you collect some other writers' books, let me know. This one is Caesar's Women. Awesome. Okay, this one is On Off. This one is A Creed for the Third Millennium. Wow. And these books, I've collected all these books from different second-hand shops, op shops, markets. Some people have given them to me. Some I've just picked up along my travels. This one's the Thornbirds. Awesome. That's what she's very well known for, the Thornbirds. This one here is a great big book. The First Man in Rome. Look at that. Isn't that an awesome cover as well? Love that one. Okay, this one is The October Horse. That's another awesome cover. Look at that. Love the colours, the black and the orange. This one here, Roden Cutler, VC, the biography of Roden Cutler. That's an awesome book, that one. And if you're into military, if you're a military buff, that's definitely one to read. Okay, this one is called Angel Puss. Wow, look at that. That's a nice size book, that one. And this one is Naked Cruelty. Locking your door won't help. He's already inside. Ooh. This one is Naked Cruelty. Oh, that's the same. It's just a different cover. Woohoo! I got two. I didn't realise that one. That's fantastic. This one is Fortune's Favourites. Ooh, look at that one. That's a No Better Friend, No Worse Enemy. Getting down to the last couple now. And this one is The Torch. Oh, no, The Touch, sorry. The Touch. Colleen Mccullough, best-selling author of The Thornbirds. Okay, this one is Antony and Cleopatra. Awesome. That's an awesome cover, that one too. And lucky last that I've got, this one is The Independence of Miss Mary Bennet. And isn't that a beautiful cover as well? Love the flowers. All right, so that's my collection of Colleen Mccullough books. So I have 16, oh no, actually I've got 15. I've got two of the same novel. And she's written 25 novels. So pop back and have a look at Colleen Mccullough's photos. And if you get a chance, put it on your bucket list and go to Norfolk Island. It's fantastic. Okay, so that's the book talk today. I also wanted to just give some thanks to a few more of my subscribers and followers and for comments as well. So the first one is Deanna. So Deanna shared a comment with me or with us, and she said that she had family buried in Balmoral Cemetery as well. Yes, and Balmoral Cemetery, it's my #1 cemetery. I have a lot of family members buried there. But I just wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you to all my subscribers, but a special thank you and a special thumbs up to my subscribers and followers that make comments. Also, I wanted to say that if anybody has any family buried in Balmoral Cemetery, South Brisbane Cemetery or the Cleveland Cemetery, and they would like me to lay flowers for their loved ones, just let me know and I will be happy to do that for you. Okay. Also, Daryl, thanks Daryl for your support. Always helping me. Thank you, Daryl. And then I'd like to thank Serena. And Serena watched my Mount Cotton Lutheran Cemetery walk, and she did make a comment, and she said that she hopes that somebody comes along and cleans the headstones. Yes, the headstones at the Mount Cotton Lutheran Church Cemetery were very dirty. I think it's from all the rain that we've had. We've had so much rain and the moisture in the air, and it is on a very busy road as well. But actually, I rang it's not run by the council. That one is privately owned by the church, by the Lutheran Church, and I did ring the church just to see if they were aware of how dirty the headstones were, and they weren't aware, but they were going to go down and have a look, and they will probably do a clean, probably have a busy bee day, and they'll clean those headstones. And I actually offered to help as well, so I have given them my phone number, and when they are ready to clean, they will give me a ring as well, and I'll be happy to go down and help with that. Always love helping in the cemeteries. Okay, also I'd like to say thank you to Brett. Thanks, Brett. Thumbs up. And Brett made a comment about the Peace Lutheran Cemetery at Tabinga. And if you had watched my video on that one, I had come across a grave there. It was a lady by the name of Martha Rabbi, and she was in the grave, and she's the lady who's got the clasping hands that I was explaining, and the Bible as well. And I did say that usually the husband and wife are buried in the same grave. And Brett had made a comment, and he said, I wonder where Mr. Rabi is. So I did a little bit of researching, and Mr. Rabi is buried in the cemetery there at the Peace Lutheran Cemetery at Tabinga, but he's not buried in the same grave as his wife. He's buried in a grave in the row before where Martha is, a couple of graves up a little bit. So if you actually go on and watch my video, pop back and have a look, you will see the grave of Martha's husband. So Martha's husband's name is Henrik Caspar Rabi, and he died in 1955, and Martha Rabi died in 1932. So I'm not sure why he was not buried with his wife, but he is buried in the cemetery there, but in the row before. So if you actually go and have a look at the video, you will see his grave. I do walk past it. And I couldn't find anybody else buried in either of those graves. So they're actually buried separate. They're not together, which is that's a little bit sad. But anyway, they're in the same cemetery together. Okay, and I think that might have been all. Just checking my notes. Yes, that's it. All right, so thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching, following, giving me thumbs up. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate everybody. So thumbs up from me for everybody. Thank you. And go back and have a look at a few of the videos. Go back and have a look at the Colleen Mccullough photos. Go back and have a look at the Peace Lutheran Cemetery at Tabinga. And yeah, just put Norfolk Island on your bucket list. It's an awesome place. If you love history, Australian history, it's the place to go. Okay, thanks for joining me. I hope you had a great week. Have a great week this week. I hope everybody's well. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody. Bye.